is destroyed, and he's nowhere close to
Oh,
back.
God.
Well, he's about 26 million off.
He's only been at it for a few hundred years, Chris. Give him a break. But, I mean, he first appeared in that book because Jim Starlin was writing Iron Man. And then he's like, well, I want to bring Iron Man to space, and just space characters I want to write anyway. Yeah. And it worked out. It's how he got to have, he would go on to do the Captain Marvel book, he'd get to do Adam Warlock, and he'd bring the Avengers to fight Thanos as well. At this point, he'd only had the Cosmic Cube, and actually he is full-on dead. Like, he was dead for about 10 years. I'd say a year from now, he will come back to life in that Silver Surfer book that is the prelude.
I don't know how he died. Look at his weight.
He is huge.
Almost 1,000 pounds and only 6'7".
But yeah, that's why I love Infinity Gauntlet so much, because right as I was getting into these cards and these comics and seeing these characters, not long after that was the that so much has happened with him behind the scenes that is actually told in comics, but they still fill you in the series itself.
Because look, his two fists are glowing, so like
his energy projection.
Infinity Gauntlets is just like a glimmer in Marvel's eye at this point.
He always has power.
Yeah. Like if you don't, when you see a picture of Thanos
he's always doing that shit now. It's always on his left hand, but
whatever the fuck is going, like he looks like he has a grenade cup.
Yeah, he's always at a cod piece.
But he's just always obsessed with death and the physical manifestation of death, and then also just how gaining power and rewriting the universe in his image. And then he finds out each time when he does that, he doesn't even really want that. It's the chase, and it's something else.
And Thanos means death, and it's funny they don't mention Star Fox on here, and I mean the character Star Fox, who was his brother, who was created like they were supposed to be equals in the beginning, Thanos and Eros, but very quickly Star Fox became nobody. It was like, oh, you're the dumb sex dude who is a member of the Avengers, who cares?
You can fly around and do nothing. But a year from now, I think literally the next card of the 1991 set, he's standing with death over a pile of bodies, so... This card always bothers me.
That's Art Adams.
Yeah, it's definitely Art Adams, but that stature is cool, but his arm is weirdly tucked in, and it always looks like he's tied up.
I guess it's just him in a stately pose.
With his arms behind him.
X Factor, nice to see you.
See my tits sweat.
But he's an 80s creation, built to
80s. He's Mr. Sinister. He's the most recent creative character.
Well, I mean, he was the dude like Mr. Sinister. He was created to just be the major enemy of X Factor.
They needed a cool new villain for the 80s, and he was that guy. Crazy body manipulation powers and change his size and makeup and shape.
It's definitely
I didn't fall asleep or nothing. I'm sitting right here. I'm just doing something. That's all. Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck? I'm just doing something.
19 and 20. Yes, and a team of
Fuck you guys. I'm sitting here doing something, okay? None of your business what I'm doing, really.
Not once transformed him into the lizard. And Connors thinks something has happened
None
to
of
him.
your business. Your mama smoked crack rock. Your mother smokes crack rock. I saw her. I seen it. You bitch.
Stegron's grand plan is to give the
You
world
fucking
to the dinosaurs.
whore.
And at the end of the issue, Stegron gets away and heads off to New York.
So what a fucking whore. You dirty bitch.
So then the Black Panther and Spider-Man go after Stegron. The Black Panther holds his own against Stegron pretty easily. I haven't read much Black Panther. In fact, this was my first and still longest issue with Black Panther. But characters like the Owl, he's a Daredevil villain. In NA, yes, there's the ginormous Owl Octopus Sword Spectacular Spider-Man. Issue
Anybody know any good comic book videos? Or some good comic book YouTube videos besides Comics Explained? We don't want no Comics Explained. The guy talks too fast. The guy just talks so fast. You know, what an idiot. You son of a bitch. Say you fucker. LOL. I'm almost ready. Almost ready, you fucking whore. Yeah. Giggity giggity bitch. Hey.
Black Panther I had and still have ever read. I love the way he talks in combat. He seems like a really nice guy. I'm glad he seems to have hit major popularity now. And at the end, he drops because he is too heavy to stay afloat. But don't worry. He returned in Amazing Spider-Man issue 165 and 166.
Now what do we do? Cornelius.
Stegron has
That's
returned and is
Cornelio.
going after Dr.
The
Connors
boy
and he kidnaps his
Cornelio.
son, Billy.
What is there, no sound in this game? I can't hear nothing. I can't hear anything. You guys hear anything? I can't hear this fucking game. Oh shit. That's the only thing I hear. There's no music, no nothing. I don't hear anything. Like when I swipe, where's the swiping noise? No swiping noise, no nothing. There's no sound effects. I wonder if it's like a glitch or something. Like there's no noise for the monsters dying? There's no like little sound when I pick up the gems, like a big beep. All I hear is that annoying bird. What the fuck? Just that annoying bird. No sound effects and no music in this game. Maybe that's why it was $1.50. They never paid to have no sound effects or no music or nothing. I don't know. You know? I don't know, you know? Okay? Alright? I said I don't know. Okay?
Hello?
I don't know, alright? I got no clue why there's no sound effects or nothing, but the fact that it only costed $1.50, that's the only clue. What is the answer? You know? You know? You son of a bitch? The fuck?
Hello, everybody. Today is another Forgotten Spider-Man Rogues episode, and I hope you enjoy. Today is hashtag Spider-Man Sunday. This is the 10th episode of Forgotten Spider-Man Rogues, and I am doing someone I always was thinking of introducing in this series, Gibbon. Gibbon is more important than you'll think, especially for comics, because Gibbon is the last villain Stan Lee created and wrote about for Spider-Man. Yes, Gibbon's first appearance was the last issue of Amazing Spider-Man he wrote. Gibbon, aka Martin
Gibbon.
Blake, first appeared in
Your boy Gabon. Some bitch. Motherfucker.
If you like beyond into the strongest Super Saiyan transformation from the original manga and the original Dragon Ball Z anime. I'm talking about Super Saiyan 3, and that's what we're talking about on this edition of the Transformation Guide. Although we're not entirely sure as to when Toriyama would come up with the idea for Super Saiyan 3, we do know that he had a couple of concept art designs.
Super Saiyan 3 is stronger than Super Saiyan 3. Yes, you heard that right. Think about the time before that with gods. Yes, before the infamous finger flick. Before the time where old forms needed burying to put over new forms. Super Saiyan 3 was the badass pinnacle of Goku in Dragon Ball Z. It was the form I couldn't wait to play in the Budokai games. Budokai 2, because they didn't have any Budokai 1. There was something so awesome about it. Something so powerful and captivating. Yet at the same time, it was a double-edged sword with a power consumption. It truly was a form of tension and consequence. I used to love watching Goku wield this form with such stress. And it made me think of the Kaioken days. Huge ramp up in power, but at a great cost in the body. I love when transformations or power-ups felt this way. So why is Super Saiyan 3 stronger than Super Saiyan 3? What does that even mean? Well, if you've watched my previous two videos on Super Saiyan 1 and 2, you'll know exactly where I'll be going with this one. I'm going to tell you why is stronger than you think and stronger than the guidebooks tell us. Let us begin. You see, when it comes to wins and losses of Super Saiyan 3, just in Dragon Ball Z, no GT or Super for obvious devaluing reasons, Super Saiyan 3 is actually better than most people realize in terms of its performance.
But Super Saiyan 3 didn't get any big wins.
Let me tell you why Super Saiyan 3 is awesome. First up, it squared off against Fat Boo. At that point, the current power, which was unmatched, it squashed Super Saiyan 2 like a cockroach. For Super Saiyan 3 to even level up to Boo, and in certain dialogues to pass him, that's a pretty solid start to the form. Plot had Goku leave the battlefield against Fat Boo, so it's not Super Saiyan 3's fault, it's the writer's fault. Is it really a 4 times jump from Super Saiyan 2? Could you really line up 4 Majin Vegetas or 4 Super Saiyan 2 Gokus and tell me they would defeat Fat Boo's monstrous power at that point before Super Saiyan 3? Hell no. Using the 4 times jump, you would statistically say, yes, that should be. But if you watch the show, you can clearly see...
No sound effects in this game.
Literally performed an explosive wave after powering up. Majin Vegeta was crippled from that. Not to mention regen and a bunch of other hacks. For Super Saiyan 3 to meet this power and exceed it 4 times as a criminal low ball of a multiplier, you could give Super Saiyan 2 Goku or Majin Vegeta a theoretical Kaioken.
I can't do it without the sound effects. There's no sound effects. I can't do it.
From a battle logistics perspective, that Super Saiyan 3 power feels more like a Super Saiyan times 50 magnitude of a power-up on top of Super Saiyan 2. It's like Super Saiyan 2.
There's that bird.
Super Saiyan, if that
There's the
makes sense.
bird.
Times on top of Super Saiyan 2. You do realize that's like saying Kaioken times 4 Super Saiyan 2 Goku could beat Fat Boo. Or Super Saiyan 2 Goku's Kamehameha is halfway to Super Saiyan 3 levels because it's a 2.2 times power boost. We know there ain't no way in hell Super Saiyan 2 at that point of the story was going to beat Fat Boo, whatever you give Super Saiyan 2. Super Saiyan 3 at that point was the one form that heavily implied it could have got the job done. Because then we have Gotenks versus Super Boo. Let me tell you this right now, Super Boo was a monster to the point where he was treating Super Saiyan Gotenks like a damn joke. He got outsmarted by some
There's no sound effects.
Super Boo was far superior when serious, to the point even when Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks had